to just quickly take you guys to compound interest. Most times I just post tutorials and I know you guys probably wonder what's going on in there. So this is what we do here. Now, this is a very simple compound interest question. But we are used to the questions where you'll be given the rates, the time, and the principal sum. But in a situation whereby you're not given maybe one of the key factors, like let's say the rates, or like in this particular question now, we're not given the time, how are we going to solve it? So first of all, we're going to post the formula for compound interest, which is the annuity amount, P, all in brackets, 1 plus what R, raised to the power minus n. Now, so I won't waste our time, I'll quickly give you what the variables of the formula are. Now, A stands for annuity amount, P stands for principal sum, the R stands for the rates, and the N is year or time. Okay, so with that being said, we know what this is, and we can pick each of the figures and place them in the formula. Now we have A, which is annuity. We told you how long will it take 10,000 to reach 50,000 if it earns 10% annual interest compounded annually. Now we know that our A is 50,000 because they told us here that how long will 10,000, which is the principal sum, so we already have said 10,000, which is the principal sum, so we'll bring it to 10,000, all in brackets, 1 plus what? Are we giving our rates? Let's find out. To reach 50,000, we are told the annuity sum, so you bring it here, 50,000, this part of the formula, plus if it earns 10%, so 10% is what? 0.1. How did I get 0.1? Very, very simple. 10 divided by 100. 0.1, right? Good. So we'll close the bracket and raise to power. How long will it take 10,000 to reach 50,000 if it earns 10% annual interest compounded annually? Now, we're not told the time or the year. This is where the problem lies. Usually, in compound interest questions and simple interest questions, they're always giving the time and the year. But in a situation whereby we're not given the time, how do we find it? How do we solve it? And let's write it. So we have 50,000, which is 50,000. 50,000 equals what? 10,000. 10,000. Close bracket. 1 plus 0.1 give me 1.1. You close the bracket, you have n. Now, what do? You collect like terms very, very fast and you divide. So you have what? 1.1 raised to power n, 50,000 divided by what? 10,000. So we still have about 1.1 raised to power n equals what? When you divide, you have 5 naira. How did I get 5 naira? It's not rocket science. This 3 0 cancel this 3 0, you have 1 0, half. So 1 divided by 5 will give you 5. Very simple. Now we have gotten to this stage. How do we proceed further? So when in situations like this, you only can proceed further by using log. So what do? We'll say what? N log bracket 1.1 equals what? Log 5. Now we can divide because we now have like terms. So because we need n. Remember we're looking for n. We don't know n stands for what's year and time, and we don't know how long it will take us if 10,000, if we have 10,000 and it's compounded annually, how long will it take that 10,000 at 10% interest rate to get to 50,000? So this is the end we're looking for. We want to find out how long it will take. So what do? We divide both sides by log, by this. So we say what? Log bracket 1.1 only what? Log 5. So we can proceed. So this will naturally cancel out this. So we say n equals what? Log 5 over what? Log 1.1. Now at this place, I've gotten to almost the end of the question. I'll make our life very, very easy. So we'll go to our calculator. Now, I'm using my mobile calculator. we already have the sign. So log, just press the log sign. If you're using a cash calculator, which I highly recommend, you say log 5, it will give you a figure. You say n equals what? What I have in my calculator is 0.69897. All over. You go back to the calculator again. You say log 1.1. So 1.1, it gives you a figure. So you write it on the board. 0.04139. Now, when you get to this stage, you can decide that you're not solving any further. Why? Because you have solved 99% of the question. This will just means you just need to not divide this calculator and get the final answer. So this will give us our n, which is the time. So we'll go back to our calculator and we'll say 0.69897 divided by 0.04139. It gives us what? 16.887. So what this implies is that if we invest 10,000 at 10% annual interest compounded, it will take us 16,000. It will take us 16 years for the principal figure to get to 50,000. So we say what our n equals what? Year or time equals what? 16.887 years. Now, how can I test to be sure that this is accurate? I'll go back to the formula again. I will say A equals P bracket 1 plus R raised to power n. Then I assume that I don't know my annuity amount. So I will say what? A equals what? Principal, which I now know, which is 10,000. 10,000 bracket 1 plus R, which is already given, which is 0.1. 0.1 raised to power n. And we take our n to be what we derived, so which is what? 16.887. So A equals what? 10,000 bracket 1.1 all in bracket 16.884, which is what? 0.887, sorry. Which is what? A equals to what? 10,000 all in brackets. Now we need to solve for this. How do we solve for this? We go to our calculator again. We'll say 1.1. Now click on this sign. This is the raised power sign, the upside down V. If you go to your calculator, the upside down V, you click on it and you put in this figure 16.887. 16.887. So we have 5.000. So A equals what? 10,000 times 5, and 10,000 times 5 will give us 50,000. So that shows that our answer is very, very correct, because 50,000 was our principal sum, was our annuity sum, and the question was asking how long will it take us if the interest rate on this 10,000 is 10%. How many years will it take us to get to what? 50,000 at 10% interest rate? So we solved the question and we derived at 16.887 years, which we now tested in the formula to show if we are actually correct. And we arrived at 50,000 again, which is the principal figure. So this is just a simple question in compound interest. And this is things like this that we do that show that you have an understanding of the course. So thank you very much, and that's just what I would like to